Hey everyone, just giving you guys a market update. It's been a while since I made a video. To me, Bitcoin still looks healthy. It really just looks like it's just consolidating and is about to make a move up. I would say sometime this month. And the reason why I say this is because if you look at when Bitcoin hit the bottom right here, it's around the top of here. Okay, and so if I screenshot this, all right, let's look at this. Bring it down, cover it to black, and I'll go with this. Okay, so what is going on? Oh, dang, what is going on right now? Anyway, okay, so let me erase this. All right, now if we go here, this right here, if you go in a straight line, it hit that. All it is you broke out, you went back to retest, you're getting a bounce back up, and you're going to move up. And that's how normally this stuff plays out. And to me, that's how it's going to play out again. So when you just look at the basic chart of this, you see the pattern. This is very healthy. This looks very good, Heck, you even had a head and shoulders. You had a reverse head and shoulders. You had a shoulder here, a head, another shoulder, and pop out. And I talked about that before. And that's just have Bitcoin going up to like over $150,000, I think. And so more. I imagine Bitcoin could even hit 170,000. I don't know, but yeah, everything looks healthy. And I said it before, Ethereum is going to mark the altcoin run. You look at Ethereum, it did make an all-time high. And so the alts are going to follow. The alts are going to follow. And I just don't see this bull run being over just yet. I really don't. You might even say you have a big cup and handle forming on Solana. Okay. XRP. XRP looks good. It looks healthy. I got some XRP. I got some Solana. I told you I'm all into the alts right now. And I'm waiting to sell out maybe in November, December, Now remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing personally or what I think will happen. I give y'all reasons why. But if you look at this from the weekly, I don't like this bearish divergence going on with the RSI. But I still think before that plays out here, we're towards the end of August. This thing can still run up till like November, December. And so that's what I would imagine is going to happen. Another thing I'm really looking at is right here, the altcoin dominance chart. Okay. And so we'll look at it from the year to date. What does 6 month look like? Okay. And so now what I'm really looking at is just like here, I showed y'all it moved up, retest, and it's about to bounce up and move up. Yes? Okay. Now when you look at this, and let's change the color. Let's go here. Let's go to white. Okay. So what I'm looking at, that's not that bright. What is going on with this? Is that what it is? That one right there? Hold on. No, that's not it. That's not it. Maybe like that. Okay, yeah. So here you see all the touch points, touch point, touch point, touch point. What I'm waiting is for the altcoins to break that line, then come back, touch, retest, and move up. That's what I'm really waiting for altcoins to do. Okay? Even if you go at the 6-month chart, alright, right here, whatever, you have this here. Now you can say that it's getting close. Whatever it is, you can possibly say that the alts on a smaller time frame broke out, is on a retest right now, and then if it could move up, then that's it. Altcoin season is gonna start. It's gonna start, right? So that's what I see. I see, even in the 6 months, smaller time frames, the alt season might have started or is about to. It looks like it's gonna retest the line. Bitcoin just retested the previous high, bounced off. You might have a dragon, Doge, whatever candle right here at the end of the week, and they're all good signs for Bitcoin to continue to move up in this bull run. And so that's what I see. And there y'all have it. Maybe Jerome Powell, hopefully he lowers interest rates in September. And then he'll continue to talk about lowering interest rates further on. That'll boost market sentiment. President Trump, he met with President Putin, and President Trump after that talked to Ukraine's President Zelensky and the European leaders, and maybe they could work something out. Once again, that's going to boost the market, and so I think you're just going to, and other countries, once the U.S. Federal Reserve drops rates, other countries will follow, talking about dropping rates. That's going to boost the market. And so around November, December, so I think you're going to hear a lot of good news, more good news than bad news. Hopefully you might hear some bad news next month for a slight pullback again, but you'll hear good news a bit after that, soon after that, a couple weeks maybe, who knows. And you just hear, I would imagine, I'm predicting a lot of good news until November or December. And it's like a perfect storm for people to just throw money into cryptos and other asset classes, stock market. I'm still waiting for silver to blow up because it's looking good. And around November, December, that's when the hype, everyone's just going to be buying in. But that's when the news, the market is like 6 months ahead of the stock market. Wall Street is like 6 months ahead of Front Street, and so they're going to be throwing money, looking at the development in the future, and then they will sell off on the hype, buy the news, sell the hype, or whatever, or buy the hype, sell the news, whatever the case is. And what I would think is, hopefully we might peak at the end of this year, towards the end of this year, rather it's November, December maybe. And then we'll hear bad news. You know, maybe somebody did something to spark something up with Russia, or something with China and Taiwan, or, you know, Jerome Powell, somebody's going to say something where the interest rates can't be lowered anymore because of inflation or whatever. And then, you know, markets will go back down. And so that's what I think will happen. Hopefully that's not the case, but that's what I expect. So there y'all have it. Okay, for me, I'm all into the market, but in all coins, yeah, you do whatever you think is right for you. All right, as always, praying for all of you in Jesus' name. God bless all of you. You want to be spiritually healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally healthy, physically healthy. Surround yourself with the right people. All right, God bless all of you. Bye.